religion. If I heard this statement once, I probably have heard it 1,000 times. And you're going to have to really, truly listen to me with undivided attention. I mean, really, truly listen. That means stop what you're doing, shut down your mind for a second, not the active part of your mind to where you actually use it for a function of discernment, to really hinge on every word that is being said. Really, truly listen to me and hear what I'm saying real quick. Now, in America, or no matter what sphere, or no matter what particular subject you're talking about, you have hundreds of thousands of people who all claim to be subject matter experts. And again and again and again, they will continue to quote to you their experience in the past to state to you the reason why that you should be listening to them, because they are experts. And so all of a sudden, you have the truth from these experts in these particular areas, and they believe they have a lock on it, and you should be listening to everything that they says. But when it comes to religion, oh, I stay away from that, because there's just no way nobody can be right. There's no way nobody can be truthful. You just can't find the truth. I mean, after all, over 9,000 something denominations in America, over 15 something different sects of the Catholic Church, and you got all these people warring and fighting over religion. Can you blame the average person? The problem is this: we approach what you call religion the same way we do politics and everything else in this world. We sit back and we listen and hear what everybody else have to say, and we refuse to do our own independent research. It's like taking a piece of candy. You pick up a piece of candy, you look at it, taste it, I like that one, I like that one, I like this one better. And you end up picking the opinion that you like better over facts, historical facts that have already been established. That is the problem with politics. That is the problem with economics. That is the problem with government. And that is the problem with religion. Because it all depends on the perspective you come from. You come from the wrong perspective. If you come from the wrong perspective and then you choose to give mental assent and you choose to agree with what somebody said and have not done your due diligence or your own independent research, and then you find out in the end you get burnt, you deserve exactly what you get, because you chose a personality over truth. You refuse to take the painstaking task of actually doing a diligent research for your own self. Now hear me out just for a second. Pastor Dow doesn't ascribe to no religion on this earth. There's one book that the best-selling book in the history of mankind. It's called the Bible. And when you look in here, the way I talk and the way I speak, how is it that all these other different religions disagree with what I have to say? How is it that you people out there who will hear what I have to say and say, I don't like how he talks, I don't like his application, I don't like his delivery, I don't believe what he's saying? Where are you basing that from? Where are you getting it from? Where are you getting that truth from? Because if we believe that the Bible is the truth, the only way you're going to know if I'm telling the truth or not is if you have to, believe it or not, you have to actually crack open that Bible. You have to find the subject I'm talking about, and you have to actually do some research. Can you believe that? You often hear me over and over again say, I am in the way, the faith. The scriptures never tell us to be religious. It's the faith. It is the faith. You don't believe me? Go read it for yourself. Now, you will see in there, pure religion is undefiled before the Father. Sure, you'll hear statements like that, but it is not the faith. It is not the faith of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So people come up with these sorry excuses. The only thing I stay away from is religion. Let's just tell the truth. What you stay away from is the conversion of your wicked heart, and so you refuse to actually admit that you need help. You refuse to admit that you're lost, and you're actually playing God, Elohim, the Most High, Yah himself. That's the real true issue. You want to be your own God. You want to establish your own truth, and you don't want nobody telling you what to do. Ain't nobody told you what to do in life, and you're not going to have nobody tell you what to do in death. But the truth is, the bottom line is, whether we understand it, whether we like it or not, everybody is going to stand before the creator of the universe. And if you refuse to exercise your right of independent thinking, using self-autonomy, you refuse to do your own research, and you don't come to the conclusion. I understand we have to hear. Faith do come by hearing. Hearing by the word of God. Notice I said faith come by hearing. Hearing by the word of God. You can't hear without a preacher. So when you hear somebody preach, how do you know that that preacher is not right or wrong? How do you know? If you're going to base everything based on your own opinion or your feelings or emotions and stuff, you've been living like that all your life. You've already been had. You don't know the truth from a lie. It's just sad. Well, the truth is that the book only has one perspective, one Yahweh, one God. That's it, period. It only has one way, and that's it. It's the Hebraic way. That's it. It's a book of the chosen people of the Most High, and they just happen to be Hebrews. And that is the only faith that that book speaks about. Have religions taken that book and then added their twist, their spin, and their warp, and their sorry ways of lies into it? Sure they have. But they've done that in politics, they've done that in economics, and we have definitely done it in government. So what makes you think that anything that man hasn't had his hand into, that they're not going to actually twist, warp, and distort the viewpoints, the perspectives, the ways that is truthful? Same thing with religion. That's why I ask you, when you listen to me, hear me very carefully. Listen very well. Jeremiah 3:15 said, I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Remember, it's the faith and it's the way and not religion. So you hear people say, I'll stay away from religion. Let's just go and tell the truth. I'm not going to have no creator universe giving me a bunch of rules and regulations to live by, but I don't have no problem living up under the 1.5 million laws that are on the books of man here on this earth. So the truth is, hey, we are no longer a nation of laws in any way, shape, fashion, or form. We are a lawless nation. We have become a nation of men where everybody seems to be doing that which is right in his own eyes. And that's the truth. And that's the truth straightway. Come out of her, my people.